You're walking around my business like you own the place, and I asked you to have a seat and finish your paperwork.
Yeah.
You're going through my windows, opening my windows to case the place in some way. It's very weird. Do you realize that I have other clients here, and that is disrespectful? So I need for you to leave. You're trespassing. I asked you to leave. I gave you your refund. I want you to go. Okay?
You just ruined my entire day.
You are ruining my entire, hour right now. I need you to go. Why would you still want to be in the presence of someone that ruined your day? Get out.
Because I'm wasting your time.
Because you enjoy that?
Yeah.
You have nothing better to do with your life?
I don't.
Okay.
At this point.
Okay. Why don't you go outside?
Your race and your class destroyed my family and my life.
My race and my class?
Yes.
So this is about race and class? What race do you think I am?
You ruined my life.
I
my
ruined
entire legacy of being a Christian. Maybe you could have asked me if I wanted to be a rapper gangster in California.
What's good, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee tapping back in with another one, y'all. A lot of news stories to get into, a variety of topics, so no delays. Let's jump right into it. Hit them buttons for me, y'all. But you guys heard that clip there. This has been going around on social media. Man, what in the fuck is that all about? Very creepy, very bizarre. A lot of wow-ish going on in the world. A lot of evil-ish going on, you know, and you hear that business owner. I guess this was at a spa. The guy was unhappy with the business, and you heard the owner talking about, listen, I gave you your refund. You're unhappy. Like, we're not having a back and forth discussion here. You got your money back. Kick rocks. Get the fuck up out of here, more or less. But saying it very politely, you know what I'm saying? I'm just paraphrasing. But he's just like, yo, I'm just gonna stick around here and harass you and trespass, really. To put it plain and simple, trespass for the purposes of harassing this individual. And it's very alarming when you hear the owner talking about him casing the business, looking in the windows and things like that. Like, for real, y'all. Let's break this down. Comment. Let me know what you guys think. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to stir the pot or anything like that. I'm just truly, honestly want to know everyone's thoughts about this. And, you know, when you see something like this, you hear this, and you know of everything going on in the world and stuff, like, you know, what is everyone's thoughts? Like, I have to do a live stream where we talk specifically about all this horrible, evil-ish going down. But the way that guy started kicking that rhetoric about race and class, and you destroyed, what did he say? Like, talking about religion, and like, that rhetoric-ish is very dangerous. And I'm not even just specifically talking about this exact situation here, just period. You know, there's like all this crazy-ish going on where people go online and interact with communities, and individuals are spewing hate and back and forth to each other, and, you know, getting all turned up behind it. And that's very, very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? When you go out into the world, wherever you may go, no question, be safe, be on point and everything, but show people respect. Right? Like, I don't know exactly what the fuck this guy was talking about. And quite honestly, I could care less. I would, never want to speak to that guy at all. You know what I mean? But do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not purely just trying to talk about what exactly is going on in this clip, which is just some BS, period. Like, fuck this guy. But go out into the world, be safe, but operate with respect. You know what I'm saying? Don't go making assumptions about people and treating them like ish and everything. You know, I don't know, guys. It's just crazy. It's a lot of ish going on. And again, not trying to stir the pot. I'm not trying to fear monger people. I'm just like, I don't know, man. This guy's very bizarre. I don't like him. I don't like all the evil ish going on in the world, all the evil and the hate. Y'all let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to have a live stream further talking about the state of society and everything. maybe tonight or very soon. You know, people could call in. We can chop it up, talk, etc. Yo, shout out to the bro Jay Millie. He had a live last night. I tapped into the live. You know, that's the bro. I ended up passing out. Had to get that beauty sleep. Not enough coffee. Not enough coffee intake and all that. But shout out Jay Millie. Next up, man, you guys see this video playing. You know, we had like speaking about all this evil-ish going on in the world and everything, wanted to transition into, you know, something I guess a little happier, although there is kind of a flucked up side of the coin to this news story, this viral video that I'm reacting to here. You see this is a baby cow, what is it called, Highland cow? And, you know, someone just put it up and said, yo, these baby cows is cute. Petting the cow and everything. Like, comment, y'all, if you guys have, I mean, just pet owners, you know, if you have farm animals, you know, I'm just curious to hear about that, you know. Like, I've never seen a baby cow, you know, but, animal just seems very loving, like, and getting, you know, it's great, like, getting along with the human. Like, it's wild how a lot of animals, if they're around humans from the jump, can, you know, almost become more in tune with the human than other animals, you know what I mean? But the plucked up side of things, I'm sorry, y'all, to bring it up. Like I said, I try to transition away from all that evil energy and ish like that and all this plucked up ish going on in the world like we saw in that previous video. It's kind of messed up to think, man. I'm sure y'all know about veal. It's a baby cow. Like, you know, people feel different ways about eating meat, you know, like vegan lifestyle, vegetarians or whatever, you know, to each their own. Do you eat meat? Do you think meat is plucked up or whatever? But aside from if, you know, one does eat meat, the veal thing is just messed up because it's like, okay, steak or beef comes from a cow, but like they specifically have to eat a baby cow? Like, that's twisted, y'all, right? Do you guys agree? And also something, it's kind of creepy. I don't want to bring it up, but I brought it up in another video. I don't know if y'all caught it a while ago. Like, comment, guys. Have you ever seen something so creepy and weird you don't even want to talk about it? Like, you just want to forget about it? I seen these videos. I reacted to one on a live the other day where there was a shrimp moving on a plate. Like, that was plated. It was dead. And I was saying how I had seen some other, like, I don't know what the deal was in that video, if it was just a nerve or something like that. But I saw, like, some ish going on in other videos, you know, that were talking about, like, meat is murder. And once again, to each their own. If you don't eat meat or if you're vegan or whatever, like, do your thing. You know, I'm not hating. I've had times thought about cutting meat out of my diet, but I don't know. But anyways, there's these weird ass videos that I've seen where it's like meat is moving on people's plates and ish, and it's just like, that cannot be real, right? And then to top it off, I saw another YouTuber use a clip of that in one of their videos the other day, and I'm like, man, what is this ish about? This gotta be some old camera tricks edited or something like that. But in one of the videos I saw where it was going down, someone was basically saying like, oh, yo, like, you're taking in all this negative energy into your body when you eat these slaughtered animals and all that. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I know I shared the baby cow video, like, oh, isn't the cow cute? Let's get away from all this evil-ish. And then we're getting into talking about slaughterhouses and all this creepy videos. And I don't know, man. Let's move on. But nonetheless, comment on all that. Sliding over to some hip-hop news. WACK100, you see him, he's, you know, tapped in with Mozzy somewhere. Shout out Mozzy, man. Very popular rapper. Has had a very interesting come up in his career. I love that he signed with Yo Gotti. And if you guys didn't see the news yesterday, I actually did a video about it. And yo, make sure to subscribe, y'all. Fluck with me. You know what I'm saying? Music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more every day on this channel. And I always want to hear from y'all. You know, but Yo Gotti, Moneybag Yo, Mozzy, and, you know, who's with CMG now, and another artist have official song, Big League, the official song of the NBA Finals. That's huge, man. Congrats to Mozzy, you know? But then we see Wack talking about, I took my first L. What did he say? Or he said, I've just went through my first defeat. Unfortunately, I have no surrender. I'm still standing. I have no clue what the fuck he's talking about, but I'm just curious to know if y'all know. But one thing I do want to say about Wack, who, to be quite honest with y'all, to me, it seemed he been like stooping to all new lows as of recently. All this ish with blueface, using the family drama and fluckery and all that for promo for a song. I mean, yo, everyone's trying to get to the bag. I get it. Sometimes different kind of tactics are used. It is what it is, you know, like sometimes artists just want to get there to the bag, to the fame, which Blueface has already made hella money in the rap game and all that. But anyways, that just ish was kind of, I don't know, comment if y'all agree, like having Ma Dukes and his sister and all them getting in fights with like the chick that he's messing with and all the ish that went down with her. Like, I don't know, it's just some old Jerry Springer 3-ring circus. No disrespect to anyone out there, but almost like Trailer Park ish going on, like on an episode of Cops from the 80s. Like that's how they're moving, Blueface and Wack. Like, come on, man. But I just saw yesterday, man, Wack is on some ish, like straight up attacking, you know, people online, like on some real flucked up ish. You know, I'm not really gonna dive into it, but like that's some old sucker ish. You know what I mean? And Wack at one point rock with the individual that he's attacking. Like, that's lame, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Wack just seems downright Luciferian to me, you know? That's why I never wanted, you know, I didn't want to interview this dude, talk to him, anything. Like, I don't want no interaction with him. He's all negative. There's no winning, even with the artists that he works with. Like, when they don't get to the bag, or if things don't go right, or once the business is all said and done, he don't give two fucks, man. You know, there's actually an artist he was working with who was a major flop, and he cut him off. We'll cover that on another video. But what is he talking about his first defeat? Tap in, comment. All right, y'all, this is some very, very sad news here. Tupac's stepfather, Dr. Mutulu Shakur, who's been incarcerated for over 30 years. Like, what is it, the mid to late 80s, he went to prison, to the feds, and he's been battling it out with the federal government, never quitting the whole time, you know, being locked up, has a big, you know, support, like people following him and trying to help him fight the feds and get his freedom. And listen, he's been in there all this time. I believe he's been denied parole 11 times, as he was just recently denied parole. If you pay attention to the different images and things of that nature that I'm sharing in this video, you'll see that he, you know, uses his social media. He has like a team who taps in with the people and gives them updates. And they were sharing recently, aside from this unfortunate health news, which we're about to get to, you know, that he had he had a legal W. He won to where he was getting a new parole hearing and denied again. Like, or what is it with the feds? Do they call it probation? Either way, he's been denied release like 10, 11 times. You can see back in 2016, he was getting ready to see the board for like his 10th time then. And they just will not let this man go. And there's actually people within the prison speaking on his behalf, saying he's been a, you know, like very positive inmate and he's not a risk. Guys, we're talking about over 30 years behind bars. Now, I know he was convicted for some serious charges, but listen, y'all, he has stage 4 cancer, okay? He just shared back in March, it was stage 3. You know, he had like, it's in his bone marrow, I believe. And I guess he did indeed have a stem cell, some kind of stem cell treatment. But I guess with the CHEMO therapy, it's, you know, still, it like undid the good that could come from that. I don't know if he didn't want the chemotherapy or whatever. I don't know. It just was unsuccessful, as very often, you know, stem cells have been reported to have great results. But the prison just like refused to give him compassionate release after all these years in the system, stage 4 cancer. They're just flat out saying, listen, you're going to die in prison. It's sad, right? Like, comment, guys. We've seen since the the crisis and the sickness jumped off a couple years ago, there was a lot of individuals who came home, got shortened time. You know what I mean? Their lawyers were able to, put in motions and things like that, because maybe if they had pre-existing conditions or whatever, being in prison, they were not able to get the proper treatment that they really need. And, they were able to come home on paper and stuff like that, but they just refused to do that with Dr. Mutulu Shakur. Reportedly, he's on hospice. Like, this is so sad, guys. Like, comment, let me know what you think about this. But I do want to say I share this every time we talk about the big C. I got to be careful, but there's some other TREATMENTSs out there, you know what I mean, that they use in CAN and ADA, or Canada, Mexico, other countries, where they use CHEMO and radiation as a last resort. Like, when the other treatments did not work, then they use the chemo and the radiation as a last ditch effort, as it's not very successful. You know what I'm saying? But here in this country, as we know everything, with big pharma and big medicine and health insurance and all that, and lobbyists, capitalism rule the country, right? Where morals like go out the window, a dollar over everything, big business, as we were talking about the other day, United States. Yes, a lot of people come here for opportunity, capitalism, that like you can build a business and get rich, all that, but the dollar goes above all, even morals, even someone on hospice, even people's lives. But this other treatment that I'm talking about, they use in Canada and Mexico, and it's called VITAMINB17. Now, it's not a vitamin. A lot of people hear that and think, oh, that's just some old hippie alternative medicine-ish that don't even really work. Like, no, it's just called that. It's also referred to as LAETRILLE, Laetrile. And again, they use it in Canada. Like, any Canadians who hear this video, let me know if y'all know about B17 or Laetrile. They get it throughout their life in supplements. And, if people get sick with cancer, they get it. Like, as I always share with y'all, wifey has a lot of family in Canada. And, when her father was fighting cancer, the Canadian family was like, yo, well, what about B17? Like, no, that doesn't exist in America. You ask DOCTOR about it, they don't know. Or they won't tell you. And it's all flucked up, too, because if you try to research it, you can not really find much about it, or you find bad stuff that says it has arsenic in it. Like, it's all twisted. And you want to know what it comes from? Real talk. SEEDSs from a fruit. Apricot, right? Ain't that crazy? Like, apricots here don't even have seeds in them no more. They alter the apricots. Like, I'm dead serious, y'all. This is some crazy ish. But for real, anyone who, is battling cancer, I'm not saying you got to do that or you're wrong. Everyone, make your own decision. Do what you feel comfortable doing. I am not an MEDICAL professional. I'm just sharing a little bit of game with y'all. You make, you look into it, you peep it out, and you make your own decision. But very sad they will not let Dr. Mutulu Shakur out of prison, man. Comment, guys. And then last up on the news, man, Kyle Rittenhouse, who, after his acquittal, we were seeing him on podcasts and the news a lot. And, a lot of people are like, oh, this guy's going to become like a celebrity. A lot of people thought, but he kind of faded away in the cut. But now with this Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, he's, grabbing the headlines as he's sharing, which I guess he already had planned on suing the media outlets. I don't know, if it's going to be specific reporters or specific media outlets or even specific celebrities that he claimed call him a murderer when he was acquitted, but he put out some tweets and stuff and, saying the jury gave me my life back. Truth never perishes. A quote of Johnny Depp's. He said, I felt that. Congrats to Johnny and his team on the defamation suit. Then he has some other stuff up saying it's time to hold the media accountable in court for their malicious lies, defamation, and propaganda. become a founding donor. He's asking for donations. He also said, I have a new announcement coming soon about my defamation cases. Keep an eye on Fox News and tmap.org for more this week. Johnny Depp trial is just fueling me. You can fight back against the lies in the media, and you should. So I guess, he's been planning on suing the media, but now with Johnny Depp winning this suit, he's turned up and inspired to push forward in his fight. Comment and let me know what you guys think about this. If you think he has a case, whether you like the guy or not, do you feel like the media, just in general, with the power they have, does defame people and spread lies? Speaking of nothing to do with Rittenhouse, again, I know this is a very hot button issue. You know what I mean? You guys know Coffee don't get into all that controversial stuff. We just talk about the different topics for what they are. But when it comes to the media and news and stuff like that, a lot of times they don't report things as allegedly. And, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not even speaking about Rittenhouse. But do you guys think he has a case? Do you think he can win? Let me know your thoughts about this, as well as all the other topics we covered. Dr. Mutulu Shakur, WACK100, Mozzy, Yo Gotti, CMG, the cow video with the veal and all that. That first video, that creepy individual who was harassing the fuck out of that business owner, speaking that ridiculous rhetoric on some old evil-ish, all this evil in the world. Let's discuss it all in the comment threads. I thank y'all again for tuning in. This been Coffee. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for more. And I'm gone.